Prayers for peace in southern Sudan. Last year saw a major upsurge in violence here, with more than 2,500 people killed and over 250,000 displaced. Sudan is once again at a crossroads. The next 12 months, with landmark elections and a referendum where southerners will decide whether they want to remain part of a united Sudan or secede, will be critical. There are fears that unless the international community acts now to bolster the fragile peace process, Sudan could once again face serious instability. Much of the violence is taking place in remote rural areas between southern Sudan's many tribes. It's often linked to disputes over resources, especially cattle and land. Many civilians still have guns, and disputes often flare into armed conflict. People living here in Nyamini village in central Equatoria were forced to leave their homes after a rival ethnic group carried out a raid, taking their livestock and killing 11 people. Other villagers are equally pessimistic. The Lord's Resistance Army, a vicious rebel group with its origins in northern Uganda, has also badly destabilised parts of southern Sudan. Mary Agia and her family fled their home in western Equatoria after an attack by the LRA. Displaced and living in a temporary shelter, they're unable to farm or earn any money. Her 14-year-old daughter, Fubi, is still traumatized. She was abducted by the rebels and doesn't want to go back home. Violence is causing upheaval and undermining critically needed development. Rebecca Conjo and her family hunt for wild vegetables to eat after 2 attacks on their village in Lake State by a rival tribe. Chicken she'd raised with the help of an aid agency was stolen in the raids and family crops were lost.
Ka donda ka gondang ba koto kede akuma lewdarre ka jeybel bublu ka je lewdarre targa robna jama bita non ka dobna ja gobro dinda ka jagoni chande dinda ko to da jago limu digam tara nenda gutinda bile rob madonda dinda haynale.
Although there is now a visible security presence in the county, fear still prevents many from returning to their looted shops and homes, which remain boarded up. The United Nations mission in Sudan, UNMISS, has deployed thousands of military and civilian personnel to support and monitor the implementation of the peace agreement. But many say the UN needs to do more to help protect civilians from violence.
We don't know what is the role of UN, because we have seen that some people are here, they're called UN. But this insecurity is happening, but we don't know what are they saying about this.
There are fears that national elections due later this year could spark further instability.
These are warring times. We don't really know how these tensions will be like when we draw closer to the election. But our hope and our prayer is God should help us, and also our friends, generally the international community, should not just be like spectators. They need to do something.
Renewed violence and frustration at the slow pace of change are undermining confidence in the peace process. Southern Sudan remains one of the poorest and least developed regions in the world. There are few paved roads, and many rural areas are inaccessible during the rainy season. Less than half the population has access to safe drinking water. People still walk for days to find the nearest health clinic, and many children don't go to school.
People need basic services like education, like health, like water, like food income security. And they were expecting that after the signing of the peace agreement, they would have to have these basic services. But up to now, it is not enough reaching them. The vulnerable communities in Southern Sudan have suffered for the 21 years. They don't need to go back to war. They need peace and they need development.
The government is now paying for teachers' salaries, but headmistress Lois Kayinwa says things are far from perfect.
The government, they provide us with books, pencils, but no desks. This is what we are facing. Our children are sitting on the floor. No chairs for teachers and even no tables.
Despite the problems, some in southern Sudan say there has been positive change.
Bolamu wele bongo wele suadi amanga ngonya pido ma ngonya vucharo nyana ya dok mama ndi ya ono sukulu pido ngaga kor vuchaya dok ya ono mandende ay ko lindri ngaga maro ka tu ferfere ago mandi luka ya mopane mandate adaga se dana mbodo nda ka motechi ago jigidu yuma dak bakode kana kana mama ro yumvaya ag mandai ko ma dine ditari awona jipe de wori amaterieru ma jumvula kazo ga woisi gage tawtorer nyare wolo na ya gana ma ko te junde girgisisi ya do mamande milena ma do rieru agullu ko ga mopa.
Southern Sudan has faced decades of war and neglect. These children were all born during the war. But with political will and urgent engagement by the international community, they now have the chance to grow up in peace.